Mass Effect 2. If you could imagine a world where we live numerically, this is the second game in the series. We just finished the first game. As I grab the controller, we are about to start a blind playthrough of the second game, Mass Effect 2. We made some naughty decisions. Let's import ME1 character. We made some naughty decisions. We level 41, I guess, as a John Shepard. We're the man himself, John. It's so fun. So, the story's so good. God dang, I can't wait to... Hopefully the game's gonna recap, so I don't have to do it. Yo, heck yeah, Nick, my man, gifting the Coine Crew membership. And welcome back in, Kevin, aka Kim. Hell yeah. We're gonna play on normal as we did last time, and all games mostly, primarily because, you know, that's the way the developers intend the games to be played. We'll turn subtitles on. Everybody that watches live streams loves subtitles and replays as well. We edit these fully. Autosave is on as we continue with a new member of the crew who will now get less advertisements and such. Import save. What do you mean? What is this? Rank 41. Oh, you can change the settings. Import save game details, service history. So you can change these. I'm not going to change anything. But let me read through these, I guess. Let's take it easy, you know. We go through the main story of these games, but not in a rush. We do typically finish them faster than howlongtobeat.com says, though. Anyway, name. John Shepard. I'm Coine, by the way, for those that don't know. Rank 41. I'm not quite that old. Gosh darn. Military specialization is soldier. Our psychological profile is renegade. Commander Shepard followed the renegade path. That sounds dope. Just think about that. Think about what a renegade is. Status of Rex. Erdnot Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Faye? Are you popping up a lot of things up in her? Can you stop? Kaden Alenko was... Yeah. Oh, man. Check out the finale, which is in the description below for the previous episode. Finale of Mass Effect 1. Missing in action. Kaden Alenko was killed on Vermeer, and I chose him to die. That was my man. But, you know, he was like a blank slate. So I feel like those are the characters you sacrifice, or the ones that are blank slates. So... More like rank 21, call man forever 21. Isn't that a brand? Like a fashion brand? Killed Kaden. Yeah, I killed him. I kept Rachel with us. Ashley. Sorry, girl. You're as young as your partner, right? Get yourself a 21-year-old and hit that thumbs up button while you're down there. For sure, and subscribe to the channel. We stream a whole bunch of different story-driven and open-world games here on the channel. We usually get into the game way sooner, but we're taking it easy right now tonight because we got the cold brew with us. We got the Coine Crew with us, and we doing stuff. Kaden was beta. He had to go. He didn't kill him, Nick. He left him to burn, and he forgot that poor son of a bitch's name. Yeah, I kept calling him Aiden. Council seat. Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson for a seat on the council. Yeah, because he's a human, and he's our human. That's why we chose him. Electronic Arts presents, in non-association with Coine and the Crew, a BioWare production. Dang, dog, I'm excited. We chose war, dog. We chose humanity to be like the leaders of all the alien races. I spoiled it.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
And war never changes.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Keep that pan strong, John. Gosh darn God. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all advanced civilizations every 50,000 years, have returned. I knew it was going to be too fast to read. Come on, dog.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Brace your anuses! Oh, I told you, dog.
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Yo, pucker up, bitches. It's popping off immediately. Bodies hit the floor. Their lives no more. There's Ashley. You're alive, girl.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Yo.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get
He
everyone
kinda
onto the
thick.
escape.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Who's a good girl?
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Get out here. Go on, get.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here.
Now. Move your ass, girl. We gotta go. Yeah. Girl, you can't get hurt. You gotta protect the
Everybody,
women and
go,
children
go,
first.
go.
Even if they're soldiers. It's just a thing, man. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. You so sensitive. You don't wanna, you know, whatever, dog. That's why Caden had to sacrifice his life. If it's a choice, I'm sorry, man. But you gotta man up and die. Well, the Normandy is kind of messed up, right?
Mayday!
Journal updated. Go to the cockpit.
Normandy. We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Cockpit.
Hold together. Hold together.
Come on, baby. Yo. I don't even remember how the first one started, but this one's popping off already. Check out the playlist in the description below and the playlist on the channel overall. Start to finish main stories of a bunch of dope games as we get up Joker. our pilot.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Yeah, slowly blowing up. Heck yeah. I used to not be into sci-fi when I was a kid, but I think sci-fi is so dope these days because I've expanded my mind. Yeah.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
I love how many choices we get in Mass Effect.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
even
Help me
care if not every choice makes a difference. I don't
coming
even
around
know.
for another attack.
But I love that it's interactive like that. That's how it should be in like story-driven, choice-based games. Some games, they just give you way too few choices.
Watch the arm.
I mean, most games, honestly. But this is one of the like top-rated, like story-driven, choice-driven type of games on the market.
Commander! Shepard!
Joker! Yeah, I like choices. That's my jam. Just like in Baldur's Gate 3. As a barbarian, you know we made the choice for power. Is he okay? I think he'll be okay. John Shepard's the protagonist of the game. We could have named him anything, but I decided I wanted to be a blank slate of a man. I like to role play all day. Don't forget to hit the like button below as we float away into space. Shepard just needs some Tylenol. He'll be fine. I feel like I need some for my back, dog. Mass Effect 2. I almost read Mass 2 Effect. Am I dyslexic? Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Yo! Where's dangerous to be like, do it! Would you like to review the story so far? Yes. Heck yeah. From Mass Effect 1, interactive backstory comic. Yo! What is this?
Just another routine mission.
Is it?
Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but.
But, yeah.
Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal,
Yeah.
by the book,
Kid.
with a talent for biotics.
He was smart.
We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way.
Lone survivor.
Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade
Udina
the Council
sucks.
that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof.
Yep.
Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren.
Total Recall.
The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre.
Hell yeah, USA!
My first task, bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship
And Canada.
to Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent,
Ew.
and born with a unique ability to meld with other species.
You're talking about a
Liara
beautiful.
was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal.
We did, main story.
Finding Saren. Thanks to
Fully
Liara's
through.
help,
Straight through.
we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere,
The Gnaw.
and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
Yeah, sad.
And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with.
I don't remember the
She
arms
claimed
thing,
her
though.
drones would do no harm if I
I
released
don't remember
her.
that.
But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will.
NPCs.
I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
We did convince him.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks.
Yeah.
He realized this wasn't the way to help his people. and that Saren was the real
Maybe. I never
threat.
thought
When
of
we
that,
finally got to the
Icer.
center of the base,
Maybe I'll
I
do
realized
that.
just how close Saren was to completing
Put a
his
beanie
plan.
on her.
He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth.
Just become a
It wasn't
VTuber.
Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he
Makes
ran,
sense, Nick.
leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man, and a great soldier,
Rest in peace,
but I
bro.
had to choose. And I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign.
Yeah, we let the council
Even
die.
with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell.
Ruthless.
Costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to
Welcome
decide.
back.
On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier.
Yeah.
Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust.
We chose him.
Both great leaders in their own right.
No, the other one sucked.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them.
It's making me tired.
I had to find a way. I gathered my crew,
melody.
took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Just another routine mission. That's how it started.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Wow. Bringing him back. Heart rate 58, 60, 55. Okay, we're good. Lazarus Project facial reconstruction. Choose the default or custom procedure. Confirm imported facial import. Yeah. Imagine they rebuild you and you gotta pay for the premium version to not have ads in your eyes. Yo, that's I'm pretty sure that's a TV series that I watched called Upload. I'm pretty sure they are also filming that in Canada, or they filmed it in Canada. I don't know if it's canceled or not. I think it's canceled at this point. But yeah, that's a good show. I think it's called Upload, something like that. Altered Carbon. I ain't paying premium, I'll take the ads. Yeah. What was, oh, Soldier, right? High-level operatives are outfitted with ocular synaptic processors that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. Power training, adrenaline rush, blah 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 blah. Infiltrator, Vanguard. Vanguards are outfitted with L5N implants, enabling them to perform a biotic charge that strikes the opponent with incredible force, while bringing the Vanguard in close for short-range combat. Yeah, soldier, man. We a soldier, earthborn soldier named John Shepard. Yep. That was our class last time anyway. There are rumors there's some evidence that McDonald's has purchased tech that will allow them to send you ads while you sleep.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, wake up, bitch.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
malicious.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Yes, ma'am. Pistol.
Pistol and armor from the locker. Don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
Okay,
This pistol
reload.
doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Oh, blasted.
Someone's
Let's
hacking
go.
security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Thermal clip found. Reloading. Pushing
Looks like
in.
they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Okay. Sir, you cannot play in the ketchup tub.
Look out!
Headhunter.
Get to the shuttles.
Yeah, boom, headshot, bitch. And I'm using controller. Journal updated.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Yeah, I got this, girl. Don't worry. Hot, hot, hot. Son of a bitch, got you. I'm dying, girl. Oh my god. Okay, we're good.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Yeah, thanks, girl. Coast is clear. Pushing in. Nice.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Yeah, I got it. There's only a
More
moment.
reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade. Here come
Grenade
the mechs.
launcher.
Use the grenade launcher
Got it.
to take them out.
We've been spotted.
Oh. Die, Mexicans!
One floor.
Oh shit.
Hurry! Get to the door. Run!
Ah!
You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Yep, swapping weapons, girl, I hear you. Pushing in. Oh shit, boy. Wow.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
I do nothing, senor. I just take it trash out. Bitch, what I tell you to do?
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Yeah, he's homeless.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction.
Okay, we're good. Wait, didn't I come from here? Or what? Oh shit. I came from here. Where am I going, girl? This way. I can't help you, sir. You got God immediately.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen.
Ice Queen.
She's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe
Maybe she just doesn't know how to express her emotions, sir. How about you stop judging her, you freaking scumbag? Just because you don't understand her don't make she a bad person, you... Anyway.
Come on over.
I'm not sure. I think I read somewhere in the past vaguely Boston, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the hell?
Canada, Vancouver, huh?
Target down.
Yeah, I got him. I banged those boys out.
Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Got it. Just a few
I know
questions.
This isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here.
Yeah.
Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together.
2 years.
You've been comatose.
Right.
Or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Thanks, boy.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
My crew.
You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Subdue and suppress.
No need, boy.
Careful. Rerouting. Power. Hostile forces have engaged.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
I don't care about your biotic power, boy. But you know what? Maybe you should try that, actually. What is this? Hack mech. Ooh. Interesting. Hit him.
That's it. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes.
What?
Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin.
Wow.
Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
He was sausages then, right? Because sausages are just meat and tubes. Usually intestines or, you know, some such thing.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Yeah, I feel it. My balls hang heavier, son.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
All right, boy, let's go. On me.
Excuse me.
Bogies ahead. Take him out. Reloading.
Excuse me.
Tango's down. Push in. Target what, boy? I got him already.
I'm doing the best I can.
South of the border. They got these Mexi mix. They got these Mexi mix out here.
Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs,
darn.
Shepard.
God, I'm hit! They shot me!
Wilson, you stop being a goddamn son of a bitch right now. Gosh darn. Freaking scumbag.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Let's go, lit gaming. Yeah, half and half.
Wilson's hurt
Yo,
bad. He needs
some
help.
people refer to me as a bit of a half and half, if you know what I mean. Get your meaning there, Nicholas. Nicholas? Anyway. Man, should I have a second one, Icer? I think it's on you to answer. I have this right here. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm going to say the percentage is 10.5%. It's 1 pint. And I don't typically consume things in my life. What? Select Unity. Got it. How do you map power to? Oh, you use it. Why is it not? Oh, on him? What do you mean? What's happening? Yo, lit. Let her rip, tater chip. Most people use the derogatory term Oreo. Yeah, half and half. How do you use it? I'm trying to use it. Use Unity. Oh, you have to use it on the person. I don't know. I didn't do anything different.
Thanks, Shepard.
It worked.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now.
But everybody loves
I thought
Oreos.
maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Boy, you best shut your gosh darn mouth, right, man. But yeah, a lot of haters on YouTube. I actually wish there were more haters, to be honest, because it's so fun. It's so fun, because I don't care.
If Miranda's dead, there's nothing we can do. We have to save our own asses right now.
The shuttle bay is only a few...
Only a few enemies, don't worry. Overload the crates. Interesting. Hyper accelerates.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Push in, push out.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense.
I'm gonna be a
Shepard,
hater
if I tell
tonight.
you who we work for, Trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history.
What?
According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group.
Right.
You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
The Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
Well, my
It was a code
name
name the Alliance used for him.
is not
Kinda
really
stuck.
Coin.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Okay, not much farther. Got it. You use that correctly. It's not further, it's farther because it's signifying distance. Your grammar is on point, Jacob. Are you an Oreo? Oh my god. I haven't had alcohol in a long time, dog.
Activating.
Oh god. It's popping off, boys. No worries, I got them all. Someone told me long time ago, I wish I had 1,000,000 haters because for every hater there's someone who loves you. That stuck with me till this day. I don't know, man. I don't need anybody to love me, dog. Fuck all y'all, dog. I don't know. I just have like that personality. It's like I don't give a shit. I mean, I care in certain ways, you know. People I care about a lot. Let's say that. Huh? Let's put it that way. It's like any random person. It's like headshot, headhunter.
Requesting assistance.
Got him. Yeah, fuck him. I personally hate Icer. I'm on my way to the Moose Brigade to dump some Molson on his house. Some Molson? What's Molson? Is that a Canadian thing? Got him. Bogey's down.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the...
Shit, I have no ammo, boys. Is a shitty Canadian beer? Oh, dang. Molson. That sounds like freaking Marmite or something. No, Australians love them some Vegemite and Marmite.
Despite the extent of the physical
You. Okay, I need like ammo. I have 0 ammo. Don't waste beer in the US, boy. You'll be hung by a rope. You'll be lynched, motherfucker. That's what I should just said. Dang, that's savage. Where have I missed like places where I can get ammo or something? Because I have 0 ammo. I don't think that's good. I never ran out of ammo in the first game. They changing up the mechanics.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh. Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
Dang.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
The tree is jizz. Yeah, them trees is jizzing for us. We just suckling on the freaking factory teats.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Yeah. You know what? I want to know.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Okay.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
I want some pancakes right now.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
2 lifetimes? No. He died before his lifetime was over. Wait. You're right, girl.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
I'm saying...
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
What's his name?
2
Answer
years
that,
and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents.
Dang.
You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Why? What do you mean, why?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
History
I understand,
books.
Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Field test. Journal
The elusive man
updated.
is waiting for you in the other room.
Talk to the elusive man. Yeah, I feel like... Isn't that stuff basically made? What you're talking about out there?
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
And these assholes gave to me in this fucking Dixie cup. Fucking.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Alright, girl, you're so freaking crazy. Let's see. Helmet. Why apply? You can apply. Apply no helmet? Whatever. In the other room? Which room? How many rooms we got in here? It's like the Matrix, right? Wow. Projection.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
Martin
You're
Sheen.
unique. Not just an ability or what you
Blue-eyed
experienced,
man from
but what you
Cyberpunk
represent.
2077.
You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting.
Right.
Nobody's paying attention
Can
because
I,
it's... I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity.
Wrong
Maybe you got their
choice.
attention
Sorry,
when
sir.
You killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted.
Freedom's
Miranda and
Progress.
Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Friggin' score is amazing. Achievement earned. Very elusive. We have squad points we can spend. To upgrade your powers with squad points, click on a new power level, then click Purchase. Below your portrait is a summary of Paragon and Renegade points. With more points, you can unlock new conversation options. Squad up, mount up, Renegades, let's go. Gosh darn, gosh darn. Arkansas, stand up, the earth is flat. Stupid. Adrenaline rush. Let's see. Disruptor ammo. Combat mastery. Your superior training improves your health, weapon damage, storm speed, and Paragon/Renegade scores. We're gonna be a combat master. That's what the heck a man does. He masters combat, and then he decides, you know what, boy? I'm not gonna whoop your ass today, even though I could stab you or rip your balls off. Anyway. Wow. Man. Don't do drugs, everybody. Prologue, Awakening. A ship is waiting for you in the hangar bay to take you to Freedom's Progress. Okay. And Freedom's Progress. Investigate colony. Look for clues that might explain what happened to the missing colonists. Okay, got it. Where's that ship at? Is there... Oh, Miranda's here?
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Where are you from, girl?
Don't worry. We'll find out what happened to those colonists.
Well, at least you're confident. Let's hope it's not misplaced.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Love that ship. The Normandy. Did you see someone took the biggest flat earthers to Antarctica for free so they can see 24 hours of sunlight? It was hilarious listening to them find out they've been wrong.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
So you're bragging in front of me, woman?
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
You know, you don't have to be looking for a friend to have one, girl. 'Cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Toy Story, right? She questioning your manhood, Coleman. He'll know, bitch. He'll know slap her British accent ass. What? I think she ain't from Britain, though. Right? Her accent ain't that. It's not. No. Like, watch. Listen to it. Right here.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Yeah, you might be right, Phil. Anyway.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Yeah, no, you're right, dog.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
Well, you kind of have like a cute demeanor. Like, you seem like a trustworthy guy. But I feel like if you're super aware of yourself, you can come across as a real trustworthy guy. But I feel like you're a little bit dumb, so yeah, I trust you.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Yeah. I think Americans just like the accents.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Corsair, that's a good brand of PC components manufacturer, right? Like I have a Corsair PSU.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Because the American theater and British theater work together for outsourcing. Yeah, that's true, because when you allies with Americans, you gonna live forever, probably. You know? Like, look at this, right here. It's NATO right there. Oh, it's Dusty. Right there, boom. Non-Article 5 ISAF. Look at that. That's NATO. You know what NATO is, right? That ain't just about America right there. That's about working together. You know what I'm saying? You freaking scumbags out there. Anyway.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel.
Chameleons, Nick.
The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Yeah, we just get it done. Hell yeah, I understand what you're saying, Jacob, you gosh darn some bitch.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Dismiss, Jacob. Ooh, level up. Mission summary. Shepard escaped attack on the facility along with operatives Taylor and Lawson. Facility destroyed by remote detonation. Salvage teams will ensure no incriminating data survived. Per Miranda's recommendation, I'm running security sweeps on other cells to ensure that Wilson was our only mole. Regardless of the cost, Project Lazarus was a success. Shepard is back. Nah, them bastards want to tell us the British took over forever and even in space. When the battle for Toronto begins, I'll be glad to throw maple vodka Molotov cocktails, biatches. I love you, Nick. Import bonuses. You've received the following bonuses for importing level 41 character in this Mass Effect 2. All them bonuses you can see. My head's not, but yeah, okay. My head's big, but it's not that big. M100 grenade launcher. And credits. Oh, okay. Mission complete. Is an enemy's health bar red? If not, it's immune to many of your special attacks until you breach its defenses. Ah.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Yes. Shut your mouth, woman. And then, forgive me for telling you to shut your mouth, girl.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses.
You have Waffle Houses
a trace of unusual genetic
in
material
Arizona.
to give us a clue.
I see.
They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Right.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
I am, Jacob. You're a good man, little boy. I'm gonna slap you later, okay? And what you gonna do about it? Huh?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Dang, no Waffle Houses. We got 2 in Albuquerque and they pretty ghetto. Well, I mean, one's near the airport, but I feel like around the airport, the international airport is... It's not like the night... I mean, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. I don't know. Seems like, I don't know. Sometimes you just get real flustered when you think about a bunch of bums living around you, you know? Yo, Fisher Freak, I'm here, but you're gonna be gaming me to sleep. Good night, fam. Heck yeah, Fisher. I'm just out here talking shit about bums who I always have conversations with and actually give money to all the time. but people probably don't understand my personality, so I talk shit about people and they think I'm being serious.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Like, Nick gifted a membership tonight. Man, sometimes I give bums like $2, you know? I mean, one time I remember giving a bum $20. Freaking membership's like $5, man. You know? Yeah, my dad worked as an engineer in the copper smelter there in the 90s. Globe. Yeah, very desert. Copper smelter? Interesting. Man, you reminded me of video games, dog. Because I ain't never done kind of work like that. But I've smelted copper in video games for sure. Wait, what display direction? Oh, this way. We're going this way.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Strange. Yeah, that's kind of strange, I guess, girl. $1,000 credits.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Yeah, people that remember their life at like 4 and 5 years old are crazy. There are some crazy people out there.
That one hit! Make activity!
Make activity.
Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Yeah, I know, girl. I understand how combat works. God dang. Take them out before they take out your shields. Kill them before they kill you, woman. I think you could have said it in a shorter, more eloquent
Someone
way.
reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
I haven't drank in like months, dog. When's the last time I drank? Last time I drank was on stream, like probably 6 months ago or something. And girl, I'm way more eloquent than you are, you gosh darn son of a bitch. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you've found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. Well, call me crazy because I remember my life starting from 4 years old. Well, you a Gemini, right? You born in May or some shit? That seems right for a Gemini. I'm an Aries. So, I'm like, shit, what's next, dog? I don't know what was last. Oh, shit. Bypass failed. Access denied. May is Taurus. June. Wait, what? Gemini, because May is May 21st would be Gemini, right? May 21st onward. Because the Chinese have the calendar correct, but the Gregorian calendar ain't quite right. It's just more like a social calendar, if you think about it in that way. Yeah.
They've seen us.
What'd you say, girl? Obscene. Oh, shit! That's what you meant, gosh darn, girl.
One left.
Oh, that accent. You said they've seen us. I thought you said something like obscenous, like some kind of Latin shit, girl. I learned Latin back in the day. I don't remember that shit. It was a long time ago. Oh.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle
Plaza. Oh, it's Tally.
Shepard?
Yo.
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
It's me, girl. You remember me, girl? Remember when I called you a good girl?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Taurus, yo.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here,
Makes
I don't
sense.
think we need another fight.
Nick.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
You know, I used to not care about like zodiac signs and astrology and stuff because I thought it was like girly bullshit back in the day. But honestly, I believe it these days because once you've unlocked your mind, you just see shit and it's like, it's true, man. Like, you know, I mean, it's the Matrix kind of shit, basically. It's like, it's true, man. I mean, just live your life that way in a positive sense, and trust me, everything will fall together. Yep.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tally. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. But I can't just let Cerberus handle this. Besides, we need to work together. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
My girlfriend used to be in that, and she'd be like, your day is gonna be very confusing and dreary today based on your sign. It's like, oh yeah, thanks. It's also fucking Monday. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you can't really believe in what other people say about it necessarily. Like, I don't look up my horoscope. I don't look at like, oh, my month is gonna be like this, my day is gonna be like this. I don't really believe that because that's other people interpreting things in their own way. But I'm not other people. I interpret things in my own way. I understand how things work in terms of astrology and zodiac signs, and it's different from what people like have on their websites for clicks and ad revenue. You know, it's different. But yeah, that's a big reason. Stuff like that was a big reason I didn't believe it. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is blah 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 blah. My day was the exact opposite, you stupid skank. And I mean, yeah, that's true, because it's some random skank writing that article. You know?
Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
We'll take care of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't have to believe it. Like, you gotta just live life lightly, you know? Live it lightly.
They've seen us.
And don't...
Battery systems engaged.
Oh, I got her. And, you know, not judging people is a good start. Highlight individual nodes to find matching... Oh, right, I tried this before. Individual... Highlight individual... I should have probably read it again. Oh... Oh, whoops. I guess you can try it again, right? Let's see. I know how to do it now. So up like that. Yeah. Got it. Wow, that's kind of fun. There's enough hardship in this world without judgment. No one needs that. Indeed, yeah, unless your friend is being a real dickweed. Yeah, I mean, you can judge people that are judging. It seems like a contradiction, for sure. I understand it. But, like, positive energies can't always be positive. You sometimes need to add a little bit of negative energy. It's just how the world works, man. It's like, because you can't let negative energy thrive. You know, like, it just doesn't make sense. You kind of have to fight back against it. That's why there's good and evil.
Use overload on him.
Overload. Oh shit, boy. But you overload. Wrong button. Oh my god, that's a freaking bomb. Which one's overload? Oh, she has it. You girls good?
There we go. Ha, yes. There we go. Perfect.
Got her! Dropped him!
Hippies? What you mean hippies making money, dog? When did hippies ever make money?
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen.
Okay,
I want
Tally.
to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Yeah, I like Jacob. Well, you know what? What's interesting is Jacob. Nah, he seems fine. I actually like both these people that are with us. I was trying to compare them, but that's the thing. Comparison is the death of joy, right? Don't compare shit, dog. I like steak well done, and I also like it medium rare. And you know what? If it happened to be freaking a little bit, you know, like on the raw side, and I had to eat it, I'll eat it and I'll enjoy it, you gosh darn some bitch. There's also an amazing South Park episode about hippies. Do yourself a favor and watch it. I love South Park. Check out the South Park episodes on the channel or on the website www.coinecc/games. Bunch of games on there. Bunch of dope shit. South Park knows itself. The writers know themselves. They kind of know the universe. They probably took shrooms and MDMA and shit. They microdose shit on the daily. Shit.
Target down!
Good job, Jacob.
Enemy down.
No, I got it, girl. Oh, how do I heal?
Got it!
How do I heal,
Right behind
girl?
you.
You're done! Drop
Sorry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
Crystals
We'll take cover by
and
the doors.
flutes and
Shepard, you
shit.
take point.
Send your squad members to waypoints. Well, I mean, crystals have power, and flutes and music and shit have power as well.
Grabbing cover!
You know?
Understood.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Yeah, cover the door. Collect 40 ounces for health. Any y'all want to buy some healing crystals or essential oils? Yo, I mean, use essential
We'll take
oils
cover by
up
the
in
doors.
beers,
Shepard,
you
you
know?
take point.
You put it in with some, like, maybe some argan oil. You put some peppermint oil up in there or some shit with some argan. Shake it up, you put a couple drops in. Gosh darn. It's all good stuff, man.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Dangerous. If Dangerous was here, he'd be like, "Why are you so contrarian, Coin?" That's just my opinion, dog. Dang, everybody's screaming.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
God, girl, why'd you say that?
Overload will take out their shields.
Alright, overload? Well, how about you gosh darn overload his ass then right now? Huh? You gosh darn. Do it now!
Try to overload their shields.
Alright, girl. I think I know exactly what to freaking do. This boy is a big ass bum, I'm gonna blitz him down with my shotgun.
Threat assessment requested.
Oh shit, girl, he got me. Oh, oh fuck. Got him. Oh, that was close, dog. I didn't realize those crates were gonna explode, like my cover. So I was so freaking confident I was gonna whoop his ass. But I did. See how the universe works? You're confident you're gonna whoop his ass. It goes like a little bit sideways. And then you realize it still went the way you freaking thought it would. You whooped his ass. Okay, let's see what we got. Boop. Doop, 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 doop. Boop. Hippie hunting is season. Oh, this way. Let's go, girls. And Jacob.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
You see that, boy? Wake up.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
I don't think I've noticed any difference so far, Nick. It feels the same to me. But I haven't played it enough. Plus, I haven't drank in like, what, half a year or something? And my mind's way different right now than it typically is. So I feel like, you know, like all time is now, since we're on that subject. And I've played this already, if all time is now. So I already know everything.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I am
You
one
didn't
with
see
it.
But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My God.
It's like a dragon as well.
I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like
Randy.
slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
Trailer Park
Collectors aren't
Boys.
known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Moderator Samuel loves them Trailer Park Boys.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him.
Bubbles.
We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
You sound like a man, girl. You and your masculine energy, huh? Sometimes if you don't have a good man next to your side, you gotta be masculine as a woman. That's just how it works. That's also another universal fact, Nick, that maybe you don't believe. But everybody got feminine and masculine energies within their bodies, right? And this woman right here, she has to be in her masculine energy because that's just how her life has gone. Because she don't got a good man who can be masculine for her and she can be feminine.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the collectors.
What? No, I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Sorry, girl. The mission comes first, you understand. Yeah, she might be. She very well could be. I don't know, man. I was just basing it off her voice. I'm out here assuming.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet.
Migrant.
But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tally is all woman, Coin. I'm gonna bang her one day when we meet the Quarians in real life.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology.
Don't smoke.
When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived.
It's disgusting.
Back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Shut your freaking dehydrated ass up, sir. Drink some water, would you? I used to smoke. Yeah, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying you freaking nasty if he's smoking out here. Is the Martin? Yeah, it's Martin Sheen. We learned that. Who said that? Was it Iser or Nick? Y'all both were chatting a lot, so I'm mixing you up.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign.
10%.
You and I know better.
Discount.
I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah, it was Nick. That makes sense. Nick knows a lot about Mass Effect 2. It's his favorite game of the three. And maybe I'll agree with that.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Another YouTube friend? Who is it? Shout him out. I like shout outs. I like to check out people on the channel.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Nice.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year.
Eris
He's trying to unite
218.
the Krogan clans.
This is my first act of Weris, a Canadian. I'm gonna pimp Icer after I disable his defenses in Golden Syrup. I'll slow him down with some Canadian persuasion and then take him into slavery. I don't think Canadians have a history of enslaving people. I feel like Canadians have probably the most prominent history of running from slavery, right? Because they all ran from North America, which is like, man, fuck them people. They're like enslaving people and shit. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. And I feel like that really set a precedence.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
I don't like Rex, by the way.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to this.
Demanding job. I can't be up late drinking like I normally do. Canada. I'm drinking right now. I haven't drank for a long time. Canada is still part of North America. That's true for sure. Same with Mexico. I love Mexicans. I love Icer. He's American, but I consider him my most Mexican viewer.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
It's not funny. I'm drunk.
Disappeared a few months after you were declared dead.
I mean, it's funny.
Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Yes, we are, which is why it's easier for me to capture Icer the Mexican. Canada is mainly English and French. Yeah, them Quebecois. One of my favorite people is from Quebec, and I don't even really talk to him, but he plays a video game called Project Zomboid, and it's like the only video game he ever plays. And I don't know, I like that guy. His name's Jimmy. He's a good guy.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
Got it.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
Yeah, I'll be ready, boy. But I'm also a Spectre, boy.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means.
Que
Just
paso?
remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Yeah, I know, right? But
good.
Streaming is different from
Two
watching.
things before you go.
You gotta admit
First,
that.
Head to Omega.
It takes
and
way
find
more
Morgan
effort to
Solus.
stream than
He's
to
a
watch.
brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Because it's like, you can still kind of relax and regain energy if you're just like chilling, watching something. But if you're in the middle of doing something, like I'm not gaining energy right now. I'm draining my energy, which is fine. I have plenty of it, but it's way harder to stream than to just watch it. But when I stream, I get really drunk instead of just tipsy. Yeah. What's funny is I usually say that alcohol does nothing for me, but I'm drinking like pretty high percentage and I don't drink, so it makes sense. Yeah, just chill. Just go with the flow for sure.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker. He got big.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Yeah.
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
He's even
Got lucky
walking
with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get
wide
here?
shoulders.
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
What?
They only told me last night.
Normandy! SR2! Is that like an upgrade? I don't know what this is. Yo! It is! They freaking fixed it! It used to be the SSV.
Huh, Commander?
Right?
Guess we'll have to give her a name.
Just gotta stay on your feet, yeah. Mentally draining? I feel like, I don't know, it depends. I feel like back in the day that would have been true for me. That streaming is mentally draining. I don't really feel that. I mean, I started streaming. It's probably, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I feel like I unlocked like this thing in my mind. Universally, like the Matrix. That's when I started streaming. It's because I unlocked something within myself. I had wanted to stream for years, but I just didn't feel it, you know? But now it's different. Times have changed. As we completed a mission in Mass Effect 2, we continue the story. Wow, this is fun. Chris Griffin really changed when he grew up. Mark 2. Coins all loosey-goosey. Let's pull some meme coin pump and dump. I would never like, I might change outwardly, but like in my mind, I'm always the same. It's an awareness that you can never lose because it's always there. It's always the same, unchanging.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Thanks, Jacob.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Yeah, that's how I live my life these days, Icer. It's like, no more technical shit, no more remembering everything, no more trying to be smart. I don't give a shit if you think I'm stupid as fuck. It's just time to flow. You know, let life just go, dog.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Edie, you talk quick, girl. I like when my artificial intelligence doesn't speak like a robot that does not know how to process faster than this.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Like 3 streams ago? No idea. I don't remember what happened 3 minutes ago, sir. I ain't gonna lie. If you ask me what happened 3 minutes ago in the stream, I don't know. Anyway, well, Aster, when I stream, it's a lot of people from the retro community, and we just have fun. But I'm an introvert by nature, so interacting with 10 to 15 people at a time is draining for me. Yeah, I would consider myself, or I would have considered myself back in the day, an introvert. But over time, I guess they kind of discovered that there's something in between an introvert and an extrovert, and it's called ambivert. And I think I'm that, but that's not what I was my whole life. I think I was an introvert most of my life, and then I eventually became an ambivert, which is between both of them. I'm definitely not extroverted. I like being alone. Like I don't like I legitimately feel like I could live my life alone if everybody disappeared on Earth. And you know, I would probably question why. I would forever, but like if it was just a thing that happened, I would live like a decent life alone on my own, like with 0 people on Earth. Which is, I know that sounds crazy, but I truly believe that.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob
World of
and I should return
Warcraft.
to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Yo, yeah, hold on. That was an incorrect salute, sir. Same with me, Jacob. It's okay, we both did it wrong. But yeah, I used to run a guild in WoW for a time, and it basically turned into a second job. That's what MMOs are, man. Private terminal, blah blah blah, armory. Like, I used to play a lot of MMOs. MMOs were almost my main, like, primary type of game. I would find like a main game. Like, it's like a thing that people want to do, especially MMO players. It's like you want to find like this main game that you spend your life in, and let's say it turns into your life. It's like, bro, it's so unhealthy. I put thousands of hours into MMOs. If I had a better living situation, it wouldn't be an issue. It wasn't previously, but now I'm trying to find a place to live, so sometimes I'm in a motel. Dang, sometimes in your car, that doesn't help. Yeah, I know one guy that used to play MMOs. Now that we speak about that lit, or that I bring it up. What's his name? I don't remember what his name is right now. Anyway, yeah, he was living in his car when he started, and like he blew up his channel, but then I don't know, I should have left it at the high point there. Oh no. But then, like, I guess like he got scammed by people that tried to like sponsor him for a video game or something. It's sad, dog. Like, dog, stop. Everybody's different though. Like, everybody has different like personalities and intelligences and stuff. Like, some people get scammed from email scams, and I'm not trying to laugh at it, but it's like, bro, man, I want to help you, but you're not, come on, dog. I'm an extroverted introvert, if that's the thing. Yeah, I think it's an ambivert. Sir. That's the best case scenario, Coin. I play multiplayer games and mute the chat. I don't want to hear all that noise. Yeah, usually when I play, if it's like a voice chat, I'll mute it for sure. If it's text chat, I'll ignore it, unless I guess if I'm streaming, which has been a thing for almost the past 2 years now, I guess. Then I'll like in an MMO, I guess I would just like hide the chat. Tour. Yo, Coin, I'm a Nigerian prince. I need 10K. Yeah, stuff like that.
This is the FTL communications room.
There's all kinds of people in the world.
With the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Lag is a common word in MMOs. Like, nobody wants lag. Usually people with low ping get better results because the low ping usually results, you know, because the communication with the mathematics of the coding of the game. I used to play a basketball game called I forgot what it's called, but it's from Sierra Games. You can probably Google it. Sierra Games. It's like a basketball game from Korea, South Korea, and people that lagged in that game would do way better than people that had good internet, which is so annoying with older games. I started back in 2019, been through some tough times, and now having to rebuild. I'll be good in a month though. My new job pays great. Yeah, that's, man, positive mindset. And I know it's easy to say depending on like, oh, well, you're in such and such circumstance. Man, you don't know anybody else's circumstance. But I can tell you for sure, a positive mindset will lead to a positive life. That's just how it works. 'Cause I used to be, I don't know, I wouldn't say I've never been I wouldn't say that I've ever been a negative kind of person. I've always kind of had an optimistic mindset, and I can't speak because I'm drunk as fuck. But I don't know, like, it's hard to explain.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement.
Quantum what?
How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite
Quantum
state,
entanglement.
no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Everything is energy. This is why, I don't know, it's weird. I love sci-fi because I know it's real. Like, I know this is freaking made up. Somebody wrote this shit. I understand that. But this is freaking real. Like, quantum shit is real. Superposition, it's real. Like, just because you don't understand shit doesn't mean it's not freaking real. And that comes, like, that's true for any kind of, anything in the world. Your emotions, like, if you have positive emotions, you build positive momentum in your life. It's real. It will always be positive. It will lead to positive things. That's how freaking science works. Even Einstein understood that, and he's like, what? From way back in the day, dog.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
Wow, okay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thanks, EDI, you freaking robot AI that doesn't speak slowly like I am a robot. That's one of my pet peeves. Is robots talking really slow. It's like, bro, your processing power is so strong. Why are you speaking in such slow language?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
I'm glad you believe in privilege, boy, but...
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Are you getting political with me right now?
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Interesting. I like him. I actually like him a lot. I challenge that man, and he just keeps passing my tests. Only when a particle is observed does it take charge. And when unobserved, it returns to a superpositional state. It's harder for me to speak when I have stuff in my body, if you know what I mean. Oh my, this is fun. This is why I don't drink, dog. Like as good as I feel and as fun as this is, it's like I don't know what happened tonight. We've been streaming, and I can barely speak. We've been streaming for 2 hours just about, and like, well, I mean, I do though, like, energetically I do understand what's been happening in the stream. It's all been fun, I can remember, but I don't know, it's weird because it's like, I don't know, it's almost like I don't have a memory from moment to moment. Only if I like focus your mind, then I remember everything. But But this is not what's
Nominal
helping me
profile.
remember stuff.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The
Production
antidote.
is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want
I
to
gotta
talk
pee.
about.
Oh, what is that, girl? The website, www.coinecc. There you go. You can't just switch sides like that. Yeah, I mean, I can. Look at this. Watch. Check it out. This is actually me, for those that don't know. Unmirrored. You can read the language on my shirt. It says Nike 1972. And now you can't unless you can read backwards. Yeah, I'm mirrored the whole time. Hey, you better feed my kid's gal. Faye is actually suppressed by YouTube because the quota ran out, which is real sad.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Real leather.
Leather?
Leather? Dang. Right there. That's real leather right there. Look at that. That's called full grain cowhide pebbled leather with some brass eyelets for breathability. And we also got other such stuff that I could probably come up with if I felt like talking about my hat some more. But I don't. I like quality stuff for those that don't know. You know, I mean, I named my channel Coin for a reason. It's because it was my character in a game called New World. And it was the only one available. But it worked out. What am I doing right now? What's my mission? Squad. Missions: stop the collectors. Cerberus has determined that an alien race called the Collectors is attacking human colonies. They are assembling a team to stop the threat to humanity. Okay. Cool. My little bots are 3, 6, and 9, and Faye be busy, so I gotta remind her to remember you know? What? Where am I going right now?
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Thanks, Yeoman. Galaxy map. Okay, we're headed to... Wait, what? Let me look at the journal again. Missions. Kasumi Goto is the most famous thief in the galaxy. What the heck are all these missions, dog? What is happening? Why are there so many? Dossier? Jack, Dossier, Archangel, the Warlord. Let's go to the Citadel, I guess. Go to the Citadel and request a meeting with the Council. That's a thing? Okay. The liquor works for both sides, Mr. Leahy. Where's the Citadel? Archangel, the veteran. Explore Normandy crash site.
We do not have enough fuel to travel any significant distance.
Oh. Fuel depot? You wanna head here, girl? Buy some fuel. And then what's this? Let's go explore the Normandy crash site. Wow.
We're out of fuel. Engaging FTL drive for an emergency jump to a fuel
What
station.
are you talking about, girl? You gotta get here, Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan. Man, yeah, I need to replay that game as well. Amazing game. So I don't understand. But, oh, I see. You have to buy fuel multiple times. That's why. You have arrived. Normandy crash site. Armada.
Anomaly detected.
Alcara's crust is composed of carbon and water ice. While low density, its large size allows it to retain a thick atmosphere of methane and ammonia. It is believed that if Alcara had acquired a bit more mass when the Armada star system formed, it would have formed the core of a second outer system gas giant. Alcara has 3 moons: Uluru, Wandjina, and Bayame. God dang, dog. I don't think GTA 6 is coming out this year. Yeah, I feel like, what's the month? March? Well, maybe. Orbital distance 9.5 AU, orbital period 29.4 Earth years, radius is 92.229 kilometers, day length is 59.2 Earth years, atmospheric pressure is 8.83. That's not, I read a lot of that shit wrong. Okay. What are we scanning? I don't even know what I'm doing in this game right now. There's nothing to scan. Follow the white indicator on the reticule to find the anomaly. White, what are you talking about? White indicator? White, oh, scan. Oh, found it. So, launching probe.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Wow. Yo, Rebecca. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, especially since I'm not much of an alcoholic, and I've been drinking a little bit, and it's real confusing for my brain. But I'm here, I'm all here, and you're there as well. Hi sir, Coin, I had an idea for your merch. A t-shirt with the words, insert coin here, in the same style in arcade games. I thought that would be fire. Yeah, I'm not like a graphic designer. Moderator Samuel's a graphic designer. But, I can hire graphic designers.
Launching probe.
I'm like a half graphic designer. Like I can do a little bit. What's the term? I'm a jack of all trades is what they call it. Is I can do a little bit of a lot of things in life, but I'm a master of none. But commonly, what's the end of that? I don't remember. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing in this game right now. Journal. Let me read this again so I have my brain straight. Okay, the veteran. Why is this game so confusing? Stop the collectors. Cerberus has determined that an alien race called the Collectors is attacking human colonies. They are assembling a team to stop this threat to humanity. What are you talking about? Freaking game. Maybe I shouldn't go there. Shoot the idea past ma'am and see if he can come up. Yeah, I should probably add some more stuff on there. Anomaly detected. Start scanner. Oh, you scan it, right? Can't I just land? What's happening? Didn't I already scan this? Launch probe? I launched it, right?
Launching probe.
Then... What? So we follow the white line, and these are the... land, I guess. Why is this so confusing right now? I've played games before. You have arrived. Okay, explore the crash site. Locate a suitable place for the Normandy. Where the folks that know the answers, Coine Crew, need assistance. Dog tag. Interesting. You just randomly find dog tags around here? How do you jump? Can you jump in this game? No. What's happening? Did it freeze? Oh my god. I don't get it. Bro! No jump, just vaulting over objects or climbing. Bet you find a lot of random dog tags in China. They're just eating everybody's random dog. I don't understand! It's broken, dog. What's happening? I think it's legitimately broken. What'd you do? It's frozen. Look at this. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Oh, this zooms in. Left trigger zooms in. Nothing here. Left bumper. These do nothing. These four do nothing. my god. New save, maybe? And reload? No, not that one. Delayed. Ah. Let's load the autosave, I guess. The sprinting is very jarring for some reason. I feel like that wasn't the same in the first game. Why does it seem like the screen is just like flailing? Press B to place the monument. Field of view, huh? Oh, this music sounds good. Journal updated. Find lost crew. Search the crash site for any remaining of signs of the 20. Why do things go away so quick? Unrecoverable data. Spoke to Commander about this. Corrupt. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I don't trust them, especially unrecoverable data, that damned Asari and a Quarian. What does Shepard think this is, a zoo? With the Quarian, it seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage, trying to improve a lot of her home ship. The lot. I can understand that. I would unrecoverable data babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. For a while now, I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal, Unrecoverable Data. How blind I was at the time. I came on the ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy, corrupt. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say corrupt data or die for any member of this crew regardless of what the fuck am I reading, dog? I feel like I'm not following what's happening right now. What is happening, dog? Okay, experience. Dog tag. Hydro calibration for magnetic propulsion verification. Your anus is now mine, boy. So I'm just collecting these. I don't think I'm collecting. What the fuck am I doing, dog? Journal. Normandy crash site. A monument has been placed at the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on the planet Alkera. The Alliance still seeks any of the remaining crew members lost when the ship was destroyed. So I'm just looking around for freaking crew members right now? What are you talking about, dog? See, you still good if you said that. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's the freaking... The hell? I was looking at something else over here then. A helmet. Oh, it's right there. Oh my god. Go up there! Oh my god! So many dog tags, man. God dang, dog. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. There we go. I guess I should just follow the objective. No, you can't jump. You just do goofy shit. I mean, this game was released in 2010, I believe. M35. Oh, yeah, I remember this thing. Issue. God dang, dog. There's so much gravity here, I guess. There's probably more gravity here than on Earth. Dog tag collected. Save complete. Basically, I guess... On what is happening? What? There you go. So many dog tags, man. The developers just place these dog tags in random freaking spots, my guy. So some random person died in the rocks there? No, dog. Why they're all spread out? The dog tags should all be like in similar spots. Do you understand how freaking death works? I guess the ship probably crashed. So maybe they did spread out. I'm drunk as shit, dog. There is something suspicious about this place. I just can't put my gosh darn finger upon it. Mission complete. Can you imagine the first time we land on what we call the Goldilocks planet in the habitable zone of a star? But say the gravity is 0.7 of Earth's gravity because the planet is smaller, but the thought of having to survive a completely foreign planet with all new kinds of life. I would love it. I think it'd be dope, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I think this stream has
Commander,
been
you received a new message at your private terminal.
half dope. I cannot focus because this is what freaking drugs do to you, dog. Don't drink, don't do drugs, don't do shit. Just live your life, be happy, and tomorrow we will probably be streaming tomorrow night. I said tomorrow twice. www.coinecc/schedule. Either Spider-Man or this game. I'm gonna update the schedule when I wake up. For now, this has been Coin. You have been you. Thank you for all the live chats above, for the comments down below. I'm gonna eat some food and place my head upon a pillow.